Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the first intermediate grade. Our textbook is Super Goal 1 and today we'll be learning the unit number 8, What Are You Doing? And we will learn the form, meaning and function lesson. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Al-Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So welcome everyone. Our objectives for today's lesson, we hope that at the end of this lesson we'll be able to use would like in question, in making requests, and also in all of its form, and also to role play using would like. So let's begin. At the beginning, we would like to make a quick revision on our last lesson. Last lesson, we have very interesting exercises where we had an exercise number A on page 70, where we have unscrambled or scrambled word that we need to unscramble. And we have learned what should we start if we have sentences like this. If it's a question, we start with a verb to be or a double-edged question. And if it's not a question, we start with a subject. As for example, number 1. We said number 1, we have too many words here, but we said we should start, as in English language, we should start with a subject. And in this case, the subject was the father. And also, if it was a question, we said that we start the question usually with a verb to be or a double-edged question, like for example, number 2. So this is the exercise that we have made or we have answered in the last lesson. And also this is a completion of the exercise. As we said, we always, if the sentence is another question, we always start with a subject. And if it's a question, we always start with either double-edged question like number 6, or we start with a verb to be. And also we have learned that we can use a personal pronoun. So, for example, if we have, or we're going to talk about a person for more than one sentence, we should not repeat the name. We only can use instead a personal pronoun. Like here, for example, Amal is a teacher. Amal is a teacher, and she is teaching her class. She is teaching her class. So here we use she that refers to Amal. We don't have to mention it more than once. We don't have to say, for example, Amal is a teacher, Amal is teaching. No, we can use it the first time. You can use the name of the noun for the first time, but with the after this, we can use the personal pronoun instead. And here, for example, my name is Hussein. I am doing my homework. And here I refers to the person who is speaking, Hussein. And also, my brother is a student. He is studying. So he here is a personal pronoun, refers to my brother. My friends also, if it's more than one, my friends are at the mall. They are shopping. So here we use they as a personal pronoun instead of repeating the word my friends. Okay? So we have learned this for the last time, and also we have read about Sabah's family. So we had a text, an interesting text, where Sabah talked about her family. Where are they and what are they doing? And also we made several questions on this text. For example, we had a question like, where is Sabah? According to her text, she said, I am in my room. We wrote, she is in her room. And what is she doing? She said, I am doing my homework. So we answered, we said, she is doing her homework. And also we made several questions, an additional question about her family member. For example, we had a question about, we asked about her parents. Where are they? And according to the text, she said that my parents are shopping at the supermarket. So where are they? They are at the supermarket. And what are they doing? They are shopping. And also we made a question, we asked about her grandfather. We said, where is your grandfather? She said that he is in the backyard. And what is he doing? He is drinking coffee and reading a newspaper. And also we had similar question about her brother Ali. and also about her baby brother, and also about her grandmother with those basic questions. Where are they and what are they doing? And also, I asked you to try to make a similar writing, and we said that you can do a similar writing by answering three basic questions. The first one, what day is today? Just mention the day. And where are they? Think of any of your family member and write where is he or where is she or where are they? And also, what are they doing? What is he doing if you're talking about your father? What is she doing if you're talking about your mother? Or if you're talking about your whole family, what are they doing? And we had an example here. We said, for example, to answer the first question, in answering the first question, it is Wednesday today. My parents are walking at the mall. My parents are walking at the mall. So this is an answer of question. The second question, where are they? And now we're talking about each family member individually. My brother is in his room. This is where he is, and he is playing video games. So here I wrote two sentences by answering those two questions. And the last one, my sister is in the living room. This is an answer for question, where is she? And what is she doing? She is watching TV. She is watching TV. So this is how can we write a paragraph similar to Sabah's paragraph. And as the final project, I ask you to just think of choose any popular hangout that teenagers, people like your age, like to go, and try to draw pictures or take a picture from the internet and just write down what people are they doing in those pictures. It will be a very interesting exercise. For today's lesson, today we will learn how to use the verb would like. It's a very common verb that we use it all the time. But what do you mean exactly by the word would like? Would like here means want. For example, when you say, I want a drink, you can say also, I would like a drink. I want to go, you can also say, I would like to go. So what exactly the difference between them? The difference is that would like actually is more polite. It's more polite to say, I would like a drink, other than or better than using I want a drink. And also, we use it, the would like, in formal situation and everyday conversation. So we use would like in formal situation, in public places, for example, at airports, at different stores, maybe talking to people that you met for the first time. So would like actually is more polite to use it than want. And also another interesting information about would like, that we can use would like with all subjects, with all kinds of subjects. For example, we can say, I would like, he would like, they would like, you would like, any kind of subject. But as you know, with want, we have to differentiate. We would say, for example, I want, but we also should say, he wants. So here with would like, we don't add anything. We just use it as it is. And also another form of would like is would like to. Would like to means want to. And the difference between would like and would like to is that with would like to, we use it with a verb. For example, I would like to eat a sandwich. I would like to eat a sandwich. So we use would like to with a verb, but with the same as want to. I want to eat a sandwich. So this is the difference between would like and would like to. And now we will have more examples about would like to. And the same function here we have. Would like to is more polite, and also we use it in formal situation, and the form could be applied for all kind of subjects. So let's have different or more detail about would like. So the first one we have would like. So we use would like with a noun for the things that you want. So would like, only would like, with a noun. So here we only use would like with a noun. We don't use it with a verb. Let's see examples here. For example, if we said, I would like a sandwich. I would like a sandwich. So this is an example of using would like. As you can see here, a sandwich is a noun. A sandwich is a noun. We can use it also with other type of subject. For example, we would say, he would like coffee. He would like coffee. So coffee here is also a noun. And the other example, they would like salad. They would like salad. So here we use the would like with a noun. If you notice here that we use I, he, they, and we didn't change anything with the verb. We didn't change anything with the verb. So this is one of the features that of using would like. Also, the other type of would like we have here is would like to. And as you can see here, we use would like to with a verb. We use would like to with a verb for the activities that we want to do. So not with a noun, but with a verb. For example, I would like to read a book. I would like to read a book. So as you can see here, after would like to, we would use a verb. We would use a verb, not a noun. Also, he would like to watch TV. He would like to watch TV. And here is also, after would like to, we used a verb and not a noun. And also, they would like to swim. They would like to swim. And here, after would like to, we use a verb. So this is the difference between would like and would like to. We use would like with a noun and would like to with a verb. An important information here that we can use, or as to be naturally speaking English, we can use a contraction of the word would. And the form will be apostrophe and the letter D. So we use this apostrophe or this abbreviation or this contraction just to use it for more natural speaking. So when you speak, it sounds more natural if you use D instead of would. Let's have another example. For example, we said here, I would like a sandwich. I would like a sandwich. We can use it with the short form. We can say, I'd like a sandwich. I'd like a sandwich. The other example, he would like coffee. He would like coffee. We can use it in a short form. We would say, he'd like a sandwich. Also, they would like salad. They would like salad. We can also use it in a short form. They'd like a sandwich. Also with would like to, we can use the same abbreviation or the same contraction. Let's see. I would like to read a book. I would like to read a book. And in the short form, we would say, I'd like to read a book. The second one, he would like to watch TV. He'd like to watch TV. And also, they would like to swim. They'd like to swim. So here how we can use the abbreviation or the contraction of would just to be more naturally speaking. And also here with how to make question with would like, we have two kinds of question. We have questions that started with the, as we call it, the information question that start with double-edged question, or the yes or no question. Let's read the first example here. So the first example here we have, what would you like? What would you like? So now if you're offering someone any kind of help, you would say, or any type of food as waiter in the restaurant, he would say, what would you like? And the answer will be, I'd like a sandwich. I'd like a sandwich. And also the other form of questions in would like will be a yes or no question. And usually the yes or no question in would like started with would. So the question will be, would she like fries? Would she like fries? And since this is a yes or no question, the answer will be either yes, she would like, or no, she would like a salad. She would like a salad. This is with would like. And also with would like to, we can apply the same rule in making questions. For example, what would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? And the answer will be, I'd like to drink tea. I'd like to drink tea. And also as a yes or no question, would you like to watch TV? Would you like to watch TV? The answer will be, no, I'd like to sleep, or yes, I would like. So this is how can we make a question with would like and with would like to. And also here, other type of question, we can use them using would like. So we use would like with question words what, when, and where, and also other type of question words. Let's read them together. The first question says, what would she like to watch? What, we started with a double-edged question, and would, and the subject and the verb like. What would she like to watch? She'd like to watch a comedy. She'd like to watch a comedy. The second question, with what also, what would you like to do? What would you like to do? I would like to hang out at the mall. I'd like to hang out at the mall. So notice here that we use she and we use you and nothing changes in the verb. Nothing changes. Let's see the question with the where. Where would he like to go? Where would he like to go? He'd like to go to the mall. He'd like to go to the mall. And the last question, when would you like to eat? When would you like to eat? I'd like to eat at 6 o'clock. So this is how can we make question with would like and also how can we answer them. Now we have a very interesting information about how can we pronounce would like. So usually we pronounce would like as this form. We pronounce it as would you, okay? When we read it in question, it sounds more like this, would you. To be, as we said, to be more naturally speaking as the native, we would use, instead of would you, we would say would you. Now, I'm going to read those questions and you repeat after me. When you listen, you repeat after me, okay? The first one, what would you like? What would you like? What would you like? The second one, would you like to watch TV? Would you like to watch TV? And the third one, where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? You see here, there is a difference if we said, where would you like to go, or where would you like to go? So this is to be more naturally speaking and also to speak as a native. So actually in pronunciation, we pronounce would you as would you, okay? Now, let's move on the same page, page 71, and try to answer the question. We have a very interesting exercise here. We're going to complete the conversation between Faisal and Khalid with would like to, and we can use the contraction apostrophe and a D where possible. So let's start with the first one. Faisal started the conversation by saying, what plank do today? What plank do today, Khalid? So Khalid is, Faisal wants to ask Khalid what he wants to do. So let's try to answer this by using would like. The answer will be, what would you like to do today? What would you like to do today? And why did we use here the word would you like to and not would like? Very good. We use here would like to because this is a verb. This is a verb. This is not a noun. If it's a noun, we would use would like. But since it's a verb, we would use to. So Faisal started the conversation and said, what would you like to do today, Khalid? Khalid answered, blank, hang out at the mall. Hang out at the mall. So Khalid talked about himself, and obviously he used the I'd like to hang out at the mall. I'd like to hang out at the mall. So here we used I'd like to and not I would like because this is a verb and not a noun. We continue the conversation. Faisal said, okay, blank, check out the new electronic stores. Check out the new electronic store. And check out here is a verb and not a noun. So since it's a verb, we use would like to. So, okay, I would like to check out the new electronic store. Khalid says, sure. When, blank, go. And here go is a verb. And since it's a verb, we would use would like to. So, sure, when would you like to go? Faisal goes back and says, will, blank, go at 11 o'clock. And this is a verb. So the answer will be, well, I'd like to go at 11 o'clock. Khalid, okay, blank, have lunch at food court. And this is a question. And at the same time, this is a verb. Okay, so we would say, would you like to have a question? Would you like to have lunch at the food court? And Faisal said, good idea. I'd like a burger. And notice here that we didn't use I would like to. Why? Because this is a noun and not a verb. And Khalid says, I think that I would like a pizza and ice cream. And Faisal agrees with him and says, great, let's go. So this is the answer of this very interesting conversation on how to use would like and would like to. And now we will move to another interesting exercise, which is the role play. So imagine, choose a partner or a family member or a classmate or a friend and just role play a waiter and a customer at a cafe. Look at the pictures that you have on page 71 and try to role play this. For example, imagine yourself, you are the waiter and you give him the menu and you ask him, for example, what would you like to order? And he would say in return, I would like a sandwich. Would you like more fries? And he would say, yes, I would like fries with ketchup on it. So you can make a lot of scenarios, you role playing the waiter and a customer. And now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.